Hey guys, it's me Stacy. I am back today with another Cricut Explore video. We are also doing our Make It on Monday project, and today we are making this really cute French fry box that we're going to be using for the July 4th holiday. It has Happy 4th here. We're going to be using the Cricut marker with that. I've been holding 2 boxes of the sparklers and a little paper straw I have here with stars on it that are red, white, and blue. We're also going to be using the markers there for a name, and I thought it'd be great for a placeholder for a picnic. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Alrighty, at the computer you want to go to cricut.com/design. You're going to see this screen here, upper left hand corner where it says account. Click on that to sign in, then enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you are logged in. You want to stay on this page, which is under all categories, and just scroll down until you find the fry box. It is right there. It's just called the 4th of July favor. I'm going to click on that. Going to click on Customize. Alright, so now we have the box itself, we have our belly band, our accent piece, and our wording. If you look on the wording, I think they might have messed up on the file because it's not correct the way it is now. If I go and right click on it and choose Detach, it's supposed to say Light Up the Night, but we have the word light and the word night, and these letters here are rather large. So I'm going to remove all this text here and just go in and add my own. So I'm going to take my left mouse button across all that, click on the X to remove them. Go to my left hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on Add Text, and you can type in anything you want here. I'm going to just keep it simple and just do Happy 4th. Alright, so I have my text selected. Go to the right hand side toolbar under Edit. You will see the alignment. I'm going to click on the center to align that in the middle. Change all fonts to has a writing style, so we can use the marker. Then you can change this font to be whatever you want. I believe the one I chose was Plain Jane. I'm going to bring my circle down. We want to put the text on top of the circle. You can see here it's not going to fit. I unlocked it. I'm just going to skew it a little bit so I can make it fit in my circle there. Now I do want to add a few stars here as well. So go to your left hand side toolbar, click on Insert Shape. I'm going to grab a star. I'm going to have my star selected. Go to my Layer tab. I will see the star here, click on the star, and change that from cut to right. I'm going to resize it a little bit, and I want 3 copies of this. I'm going to click on the star, right click, choose copy, and then paste. And then paste again, so we have 3 stars. And I'm just going to bring them over, resize them, maybe rotate them a little bit, get them how you want them to be. Bring this one down, resize that one as well, and then this one, resize it. Okay, when you're happy with the way it looks, take your left mouse button, across the circle, stars, and text, go to your right hand side toolbar under Layers, and then click Attach. That's going to put the marker on that piece for us. Now this piece here, they have it in red. I'm actually using the Cricut poster board in the color silver. So I'm going to have that selected, go to my Layer tab, find that piece here, click on that. I'm just going to change it to be a gray color so I know it's gray. Alright, now I want to go ahead and add a few more stars. Left hand side toolbar, click on Insert Shape. I'm going to grab a star, have the star selected, go to the right hand side toolbar under Edit, and I want to change the size of it. I'm leaving the lock locked, and I'm only changing the height. I want to make this be 2.75, click on Enter. I do want 3 copies of this one as well. So right click on the star, choose copy, and then paste, and then paste again. And I do want them to be red, white, and blue. So I'm going to go to my sync panel here. I can see where the stars are. I'm just going to take one star and drag it to the red layer, the other one and drag it to the white, and one more and drag that to the blue. Now I do want to resize them so they'll layer together. So let me go back to my Edit panel on the right-hand side toolbar. The red is already sized to be 2.75. If I put the white on top, you can see that they're identical as far as size. So we do want to make this one to be a tad bit smaller. So I have my edit screen, change the height of this one to be 2.5. Click on Enter. And the blue one, I made that one be 2.25 and click on Enter. So now when I layer them back up, you're able to see the colors behind them. Now I also want to add text to my blue piece, so I'm able to use that for a placeholder. Left hand side toolbar, add text. and then type in whatever you want. I'm going to do my husband's name. If you don't want to have that be a placeholder, you could just, make it be just decorative element. All right, take the name, make it smaller, maybe rotate it a little bit, get it on there how you like it. Take your left mouse button across the star and the text, go to your layer tab and click attach. Of course, you can eliminate the star if you want to make a pinwheel or a flag. There's all kinds of things you can add to your box. I just thought we'll keep it with the star theme. All right, go ahead and click on go. We have our blue piece here for our nameplate, and then we have the belly band, our silver piece here, the red, and also the white. I'm going to click on go, cut all these out, we'll go to the table and put our box together. Hey guys, everything went ahead and cut out. We have the two halves of our fry box, the front piece here with our greeting, our stars, and the belly band. I went ahead and stamped my belly band using black ink. I used Made It stamp set Define Emotions, the stars right there. But you could of course leave it blank if you want to. All right, we're going to go to move that to the side, and first we're going to layer up our stars. So we have the white layer. And again, if you don't want to put a name on it, you don't have to. I just thought it'd be kind of cute for like the kids' table at a July 4th picnic. Their own little spot. I'm going to go and grab some dimensionals or foam tape on the back of this one. I'm going to flip this piece over, and I'm going to use score tape because we were attaching this to a straw. I want to make sure it sticks really good. And May now carries score tape as well. And that's where I got the glue. The art glitter glue I'm using, I get that from Made It as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put that, get the backing off of these guys, and layer our star. Of course, you can do a pinwheel or a flag, or just leave it be red, white, and blue. Alright, set that aside, and let's work on this piece here. I'm going to use dimensionals on the back of this one as well to layer that up. Just going to use two of those, and I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this one, but I need to cut off my dimensionals here. Alright, so we got all that out of the way. Now let's work on the box. Alright, so we're going to go to crease on our score marks, or finger press them, just to kind of get them going. A little tab here. Then we have this round one. Just go ahead and bring it up and just kind of work at it. It'll form the shape. Okay, just kind of bend it along like that. Okay, let's take a bone folder. I'm going to crease up these edges really nice. Okay, let's grab this one. I'm going to finger press on the score marks first to get them going. Do the tab. This side, and this cardstock is Walmart brand, the color box. I'm not a big fan of it because it is white core, but it's what I had. Alright, now we're going to do that little fold, and you're just going to want to bring it toward you and just kind of bend it. It'll find its way to go. Okay, now the hard part is putting this box together. I really did struggle. What you want to do first is take these little tabs and put glue on these guys and bring them up on the side. Just kind of hold it there. Okay, do the same for this little tab over here. Put glue on that one. And then just kind of hold it. You can see it kind of makes the shape there for our box. Alright, so there is one half, or one box. Do the same with this one. Put glue on the two little tabs first. I really wish they would have just made this one piece, versus it being two. But still really cute. And I believe one of the cartridges, has a fry box on it. I'm just going to hold them there so they stay. Now what I'm going to do, you see here how you have that little gap, that little bit of a gap or that overlap. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off because I find that gets in my way. I'm going to tear that off and do this one as well. that little bit of overhang. And I'm going to do it to both sides, or both halves of the box, I should say. Okay, this one over here. All right, now you're going to literally put one inside the other one. Okay, and you're going to think, oh, it's not going to line up, but it does. It does work. So you get to kind of squish it down there. You're going to put glue on that one. I'm actually going to put my tape on that one first, though. I probably should have did this one. Probably should have did that one was flat, right? All right, so my tape there. Okay. So we're going to bring that one in, right? Just like that. And then we're going to push that up. I'm going to take the backing off your tape. I mean, you can use a wet glue. I think, you know, if you want to use that, which I did on my first one, you're just going to be holding it for a little while for the glue to make contact. So you want to just kind of get it in here. Push it down as far as it'll go. And then just bring this up. See, even with that strong tape, it still gives me a little bit of a hard time. I'm going to go and stick my fingers in there and just really make sure they grab. Okay? All right, now we can go ahead and put our glue on this piece here. Okay? So we're going to put glue on this outer flap. Get that guy out of my way. Okay, and then just bring it in and line it up. And you can see it doesn't line up all the way, so it's not going to meet to the end. You're just going to want to follow the box. You'll see it when you put the box together. All right, I'm going to put glue on this flap over here. So when you bring it up, it's not really going to line up as far as the edges meeting, but hopefully you can see that. Okay, and then just kind of flip it over and go in there with your finger if you need to. Just really get that pressed down. Okay, all right, so now we have our fry box. Now with this piece, another wonky piece, okay, I had it in the front, but you see when you're going to fold it, it's going to be all wonky in the back. So if I bring it like this and bring it around, you can't go straight because it just doesn't work. I'm actually going to go in the back. Over here on my original one, I cut it. See where I cut it so the back doesn't show? What I'm going to do here though, I'm going to start on the back of the box. Okay, just get in the middle. Go ahead and crease this. Okay, just so I can see where it's going to go. Just crease all my edges. Bring this one over and just kind of crease it with my fingers, and then bring that one over. So when you bring it to the center, it'll look like that, which looks kind of weird. All right, we're gonna try it though. So now just take your bone folder and crease on all those score marks we made. I think the front is going to cover that. That's why I think it's okay. We're going to bring this back over, bring them down. Okay, so it's going to look like that. What I want to do here, though, is cut off some of this. Okay, just like that, so it's not so big. I'm going to put some glue right here on this little tab. Okay, just want to make sure it's in the middle. Okay. Now you can see I didn't attach that to the box. I just, this is still loose. All right, so we have that. Let's take this piece here with our dimensionals on the back. Get the backing off of those. So I think this is going to cover that. Yeah, see? Now you want to make sure this is going higher than the bottom of your box. So if you're using it for a place setting, you have room. Okay? I'm going to push on those guys. Make sure they're stuck. Grab the backing of our label. You can always go in here and ink that, or if you have markers, you can color in some of the stars. All right, we're going to put this right there. I think this is super cute. I mean, just even like that, just to put sparklers in, or even like a candy, you can do like a starburst candy. But we're going to go ahead and grab some paper. This is just construction paper. I just cut it with my trimmer. Before I cut it in half, and I ran it through my regular crimper. We're going to go and crumple this up a little bit. Okay, and we're going to grab our sparklers. Okay, and bring them guys in there. And I want them kind of being on the outside a little bit. Just going to hold them there, and then take your confetti. Just kind of stuff your box so it'll kind of keep them separated a little bit. I mean, I think it'll be just as cute with a bag in there, or like I said, with Starburst candy to kind of represent fireworks. All right, we have our little straw up over here. This is my straw here. Take the backing off of your score tape. Okay, and I just have a paper straw that I had left over from an old paper pumpkin kit. And make sure my name's going the right way. Put that on there. Okay, and then you just kind of stuff that in the middle. You can have it go down or make it be higher. I want to put a little bit more filling in the back to lift up my straw a little bit so it's kind of higher than the sparklers are. Okay, what do y'all think? I got paper stuck to that straw. I think it's super cute. How cute would that be for a table, right? With their name on it. So I have my hubby's and I have mine over here. Mine's not quite as stuffed as his is, but see here I had this piece going down farther, so I had to kind of bend that forward to make it stand, but you can see it does stand. And this one, a little bit too high as well. So keep that in mind when you're putting this large piece on. You want to have that go pretty high up. Actually, it's coming down. I'm going to slip a little bit of glue behind there to hold my belly band up. That's what's happening. My belly band's kind of sliding down a little bit. So you do want to put glue on your belly band, okay? I'm going to flip this back over. Let's get some glue inside here. And just kind of hold that up. I knew I put that higher, but the belly band was sliding down. Okay, now it's going to stand fine for us. Let's put our straw back in there. Now it's proved me wrong. It's not going to stand for me. But you can see it does stand. Okay, this one just gives me a hard time. Maybe I have too much stuffing in there. Come on, little fry box. Come on, you can do it. Okay, this one is not standing for me, but this one does stand. So they do stand. I just must have did something to that box. But there you go. I think they're really cute. What do y'all think? Any questions, guys, let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.